Okay, welcome back, and once again, Non-Nzi. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. We're carrying on where we left off as the German Empire, building our way forward. So we don't need any of these right now. The promises of peace and what have you. We don't really need the stability, so we're fine. We don't need any of these at the moment. We don't need to ban anybody, just because there's only 2% of them left. So France is going communist by the looks of it, which is good news because it allows me to form an alliance with Britain. This is going on really long. But the Spaniards have taken Madrid, the nationalists. And we just want to stop the red threat. That's all we're about, man. We're good people. We just don't like communists. Well, if you believe that. Okay. So we build up bombers. We're about 40 weeks away, but this will tick up, so that'll come down eventually. What research we got at the moment? Anything coming up soon? Yeah, improved infantry equipment 1 will come to an end pretty soon, which is good. Navies. Good. So we're reaching out to the Brits to say, look man, we're not bothered over dominating the seas. The seas are yours, my friend. Okay, so we could start doing that, but I don't think we need to. I think we've got more than enough coming at the moment. Let's be honest. Right, but that'll be what? 9. So if I get rid of that. 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 So that'd be 2, 4, that'd be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. God, we suddenly got more space. What's going on here? Right, oh, right, let's get rid of all of the ones I've just added. Right, okay. So, right. Right, so add the extra 4 there. Right, okay, good. So that'll be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right, so let's pause that and go. There we go. All the way to the top. There you go. Let's get all those built. So these ones are actually going to sneak up to here. Right. We can afford to bring another guy into the command, but we're not going to do that. Already at partial mobilisation. Okay, so we're going to go in for a tank designer. So I'm going to leave this to build up a little bit. But then we're going to go for light aircraft manufacturers. Right, you guys go down there. You guys get over there to Rommel. Okay, so we're not many planes short now, which is good. We're starting to pick them up. So next thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to improve the amount of support equipment, the amount of towed artillery, and the amount of light tanks we're starting to build. Especially light tanks if we're going to plan to upgrade them again in a minute. Anti-submarine specialist. Genius is better. Genius is the best, I think. Experts then afterwards. Specialist is like the lowest one, I think. Obviously, I could be wrong. So we're going to accept that the British Navy is better than ours. Fascists and the communists are starting to pick up pace. That's the one I really want them to take. But they can't. Interesting. So it looks like we're going to end up with either communist or fascist Britain. That could be problematic. They're going to revise Versailles. Okay. Modify the government, whatever, but we're not going to do that. Let's carry on rolling. So the fact that we banned fascism is really handy. There you go. So expedite the communists have gone away, so we now have nothing but us. There we go. Going to replace him with him. Alright, so we're still in 38 at the moment. So not quite ready for that. Let's begin working on the maintenance companies. Yeah, they're going to turn fascist. They're going to let Mosley and his crew take over. So we're going to need to get plenty of bits and pieces up and running here. But eventually we're going to have plenty of factories with which to do it. So that's 7, 11, 13, 14, 15. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So these two in Westphalen here aren't needed. However, these things will be. There we go. Naval bases. There we go. Stettin, Rostock, Kiel, Lübeck, Königsberg, Wilhelmshaven, Williamshaven. Okay, we're gaining very little army experience. We're getting a bit of air experience though. Okay, let's begin working on the Kaiserwerk. Still in 38, so we're not quite there ready for that yet. Not quite ready for any of them, not quite ready for any of them. Been working on our air doctrine.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
There we go.
Befehle.
And our construction. These civil factories are picking up. Hanover. Yep, so now we're full at these. And our efficiency is going to pick up. So we're going to pick up a lot on these. About half on these. We're only 2,000 rifles shy now. Strategic bomber versus no, I think the tactical bomber is going to be better. And then we're going to start working on some heavy fighters. There we go. There we go. So pretty soon we'll have more than enough rifles to go around. Okay, so firefighting drills are sorted on the damage side of things. Cruiser shells, make them better.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
You guys get around to that.
Angetreten.
You get down to that one.
Angetreten.
Kesselring. And his offensive line, although he's not going to activate it for quite some considerable time. It's going to be that. And he can change his colour to green. And the only time he's going to ever activate it is when we pummel our way through from the south and force the French to abandon the Maginot Line. Okay, so we're at 19%.
Befehle.
There we go. '27, then pretty soon we'll be able to build more. 60 needed for reinforcements. Of course, replacements. These are just Junkers. There we go. Got a fighter one from somewhere. God knows where we nicked. Oh, that got to be from the Germans. We've got to nick that from somewhere. From the Germans, from Hitler's crew. We are the bloody Germans, you donut. Right. They are going communist. Right. That's good. If Britain doesn't go communist, then we'll be alright. Can't see why they would. Communism as a whole has never really gripped Great Britain. It's never really got hold of us. Scotland, a bit more left-leaning than England is as a whole, politically speaking. But yeah, so that's we've always been traditionally the dominant party in British politics. So its history, if you look at it, really, it's been a Conservative Party, which is right centre. So yeah, that tells you where British politics is. There, we are fairly centre, but slightly to the right. Depending on obviously how things go at the moment, very far right. But normally, not quite so much. That's where we are at the moment. That one's going to come up a bit, and that one's going to come up a bit. There we go. So this one will be done September 30th, that's this year. This year. There we go. So yep, we're going to start getting some more tanks built, more supply of artillery built. So we still have some old light tanks out there. The Nationalists are finally closing in on victory. Britain hasn't decided which way it wants to go yet. And secure Iraq, secure Iran, embargo the war with the USSR, Swedish intervention, kill Bennett. Non-Interference treaty with Germany. I suppose the belly of the bear. We're going to annex the USA. That would be really interesting to do. Be hard to do, but it could be fun. So obviously with this great big line, once you break through the US... Re-establishing the British Empire. That could be really fun. Might have to be the next one. We'll have to see. Yeah, obviously this army here is never really going to ever push through there. Republican Spain is gone. Nationalist Spain is in charge. An interesting development. Go away. There. You guys get over there.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
You pull back to there.
Angetreten.
You guys get up into the hills. Alright. Castle ring. I think we wait.
Zuhören. Bereit.
There we go. Look at you, Poland. Some divisions still not in our...
Ihre Befehle.
Off we go. We've done the most now, haven't we? Yeah, we've done 15% of this. Speaking of which, speaking of things, Mexican junta is still holding on. Fortify East Asia, so they're trying just to hold on to everything.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Yeah, if you could just go over there.
Angetreten.
Low supplies. The Kaiserwerk. So we need to wait right now. Let's do a new and better Germany. The left ascendant in France. Not at all. Not worrying. This is what we wanted. Right, we're going to save momentum. Right. Okay, so we're just reinforcing everything. This is good. Okay, so we're starting to tip this up now. We're less than 1,000 rifles off now, so we're starting to produce a lot of guns now. What's China up to here? Fighter purchases. Join the Republican government. Power struggle. So they're trying to join. Oh, interesting. Shengi. Mukdan Arsenal. Interesting. So they're trying to go their own way as well. Socialist science. So they've worked their way down here. The Stalin Constitution and what have you. We know they've done their purges. What do you say doing at the moment? They're working on strategic bombing. Oh, excuse me. How yeah, that. No longer get the effects of rebuild the nation. No, but everything's repaired now. Got about 3 years worth of fuel in stock as well.
Zuhören.
There we go.
Ihre Befehle?
Keep everything's training going.
Ihre Befehle?
What we're going to do
Angetreten.
is we're going to grab a handful of infantry and pull them over there. Good infantry. And then when these top 5 are done, they're going to go over here. Special forces are done. This is good. We're still in 38, so we're a little bit shy. There we go. I think we go for that. Make our ships a little bit better. So even though we're not going to challenge British supremacy on the seas, we still don't want our guys to be shit. So that's the be all and end all of it. Alright, so now we're building these up now. This is good. And then pretty soon it'll be the artillery. We need a lot of this. We're 5 grand short. So promises of peace. We don't need that. Not really. A new and better Germany. It's a shame there isn't a more unique one for Ireland as well, for like pushing for the return and things like that. Aimon de Valera. Yeah, it's a shame there isn't more for like a more for nationalist Ireland, or for a way of Ireland to become something a bit more. That would be quite cool. Yeah, for rural infrastructure at the moment. So they've gone for the National Bank, but in land reform, privatisation. I've got quite an interesting tree. Legion of Christ. Crusade against atheism. Ah! Catholic policies, social Catholicism. Indian offensive. Rescind the secession. Reclaim Atalan. So there are a few that could be quite interesting to do. When this first came out, obviously it didn't have anything like that, but yeah, it's quite cool. Coal liquidization, let's do it. Build. Yeah, we're just gonna literally just build like as many of these as we can along here. Basically just so that we can get more supplies over to Konigsberg. Yeah, supplies, we need more supplies in this area. So we're just not getting enough supplies over there. There we go. %. Pretty soon we're going to be able to go for these guys. Yeah, France is going full communist here. So in May they're going to turn into the commune. And what was said about, you know, communism over here, it's just the way it was. But to be fair, we were pretty simple. We almost fell to nationalism at that point as well, to be honest, with Mosley and his crew. It wasn't far off, it really wasn't. There were plenty of groups and papers over here pushing for Mosley to take over, to become the Prime Minister. The fact the guy was an absolute idiot is irrelevant. Right, so this we need to change our conscription. Italy is now the biggest. Right, bad Italy. There we go. So Italy are the ones causing shit. Not me. Aha! Dive bombing. Direct ground support. Let's do it. Okay. So I'm going to leave that there. Again, thanks for your time. I hope you are enjoying this. Yeah, we'll see how things pan out. And for the minute, I've been Cappadocia. Signing off.